Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Rashonda King. Thank you so much for joining me today. I know it's been a while since I made a video. I just been getting a lot of rest lately. For today's video, I want to go over how to price a backdrop. So I created this backdrop with a young lady. She reached out to me. She found me on YouTube and she reached out to me about doing some training with draping. So here's the design that we created, and she asked me what was the price of it. So I just thought that I would come on here and just create a video about how would I price this backdrop. I would say that I am still learning as far as pricing goes, so my pricing may not be perfect, but it's my pricing, and the same goes for you. You can price your products any way you like to price them. So one of the things I think about when I'm pricing a backdrop is the material. So my pipe and drape kit cost me about $300 probably for like all the hardware. So I rent that for about $100. And then for my drapes, mainly for like the stretch drapes here, mainly for like the stretch purple drapes here and the dark purple, I would probably rent that for like $10 a panel because I already have it in my inventory. I would just charge like a 50% rental fee. The chiffon, which is the fabric back here, I would rent those for like $15 a piece. I have some over here, some over here. That's one panel a piece. And then for the sequin in the middle, I think I paid around $30 for that, so I would rent that for like around $15. Now, for my second layer, I think this panel here costs about $80. So I would rent this for like $40. And so for all my material, I come up to like $265 to rent my material. Now, if you do not already have these things in inventory, I would suggest that you charge full price for the items. The customer is still getting a discount, like if for the things that you do have in inventory, and you're charging them a rental fee for it. The next thing you want to think about is your labor. How much do you want to get paid per hour? So for my hourly rate, a mentor said I should be charging like around $75 an hour or more. So I have my rate right now at $75 an hour, and I will probably bill the client for about 4 hours because normally they give you 2 hours for setup and an hour for breakdown. Maybe you can add an hour in for like the time it takes you to go gather the material, pack the material up, transport the material. So I just kind of throw in an extra hour, but it's up to you if you want to charge that. But I would bill like the client for like 4 hours, and so that will come to like probably about $300. And then for my delivery, as long as, because like I stay in Novi and I usually do setups in Detroit, and that's probably like 35 to 40 minutes away. So I charge about $75. Now, if I have to get a U-Haul, which I like with a setup like this, I would just use my truck. So I would just charge $75. But if I had to get a U-Haul, usually to go into Detroit, I'm paying somewhere from $100 to $150. That's even including the gas to rent the U-Haul. And that would be the cost that you would pass off to the client. So all together, for a client, if they requested this backdrop, I would charge them $645. And then when I draw up my proposal and they accept the proposal and I send over the invoice for them to pay it, I will also, at first I do include a tax. At first I had it at 3% to cover the fee that Honeybook charges me. But now I'm going to charge a 6% tax, and that's to cover like any of my business overhead, because I have a storage unit, I have a fee that I pay for my my phone line, my business phone line. I have insurance, so my plan is to charge a 6% tax. So Honeybook charges at least a 3% tax for the client when they pay you. They take off like 3%, and so the rest of it could go towards like my overhead. And I might even start charging probably a little bit more to cover my overhead as well. So we're looking around $645 for this design. That's what I would charge. And remember, it's up to you how you want to price your stuff. You may want to charge yourself, or you may want to charge a different hourly rate. You may want to charge a different delivery fee. It's all up to you. And don't be uncomfortable about charging, because if you do not charge properly, you will end up burnt out in this business. Because I just did a whole lot of back-to-back events, and I did it mainly for family, and I gave them discounts, and it basically burnt me out. So you want to make sure you're charging properly. You want to charge. Keep in mind, if you need to pay somebody to help you, you want to charge enough so that you can have help and stuff like that. And from now on, I'm accepting only clients that can pay me a minimum budget of $1,000. So let's say if they wanted this, I probably will suggest that they add some more things on, because I want the minimum budget to be $1,000. Feel free to ask any questions, and I'm gonna leave a link to how to create this design in the description below. And I'm also gonna link all the items to create this design. Okay, that is all I have for you today. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I thank you so much for joining me today. Until I see you next time, bye.